What's up, YouTube? This is Ty Lamar. This is, man, the shadow's bad over here, but this is Ty Lamar again, sitting here chilling, waiting for my daughter to get out of her therapy. So, I got a little bit of time to talk and stuff like that, I don't know what the hell to call this yet. I don't know, I'm gonna call it Ty Lamar in the car, something like that, I've been going through names and shit, but, I'm just gonna start talking about what I feel and what I'm going through today. I want to say this, in this world, we got like a lot of trying times and shit going on with people and shit like that for real. But I think we are fortunate enough. We fortunate if you have friends who's going to be there for you when you're up or when you're down. You know what I mean? I remember one time I was working at a job and my boss asked us, "What kind of friend do you like?" And, we all gave the generic answers of, I want a friend that's there for me. I want a friend who cares. I want a friend who's fun. And his answer was, I want a friend who loves the crust of me. And he explained it as somebody who loves you when you're up and when you're down. And sometimes we have friends that can love us when we up and they popping bottles, they partying with us, they're doing everything they can for us. But when we get down, they're nowhere to be found, at all. So those are the type of friends that, you don't really need when you're in trouble. Then you got the friends who are up with you when you're up or when you're down. And what I'm saying is they're willing to help you out. They'll give you money. They'll guide you through your downtime. But if you seem like you're getting ready to do a little bit better than they are, they kind of pull away from you. And, you don't want to deal with that either. You want somebody who loves you up, down, side to side, round and round. You know what I mean? And that goes for anything, relationships, anything like that. That's one of the things that I'm learning. And fortunately enough today, I got to really see what kind of friends I do have, what kind of friends I do deal with. I was lucky to deal with that today. Like I said, I'm still a fucking mess. My face is still fucked up. But, I feel like I'm very, very, even though I'm an atheist, I feel very fortunate to have people in my corner who I can depend on. And when they need me, they can depend on me. So, that's one of the things I wanted to talk about, and we already talked about the bill passing and stuff like that. So that's a good thing. Everybody getting their little stimulus money. I ain't gonna say little, but everybody getting their stimulus money. Hopefully this money can help them out. I still, like yesterday question, the day before, I always baffle with, people not wanting to help poor people. That there really is interesting to me. We live in a country that has so much, but when something like this, when something like a pandemic comes around, we should be able to help each other out and, build upon that. But instead, like I said yesterday, pull yourself up by the bootstrap. Do this, do that. And it's interesting to me because, I don't know, I still think I'm still fucked up over the fact that people did not want to do the $15 an hour minimum wage. Even though that a raise in the minimum wage is needed. Now, I wouldn't exactly say $15 an hour, but you know what I'm saying? Like, 10? At least 10. Like, come on. $10 an hour in a minimum wage is not a big fucking deal. Living in the area where I live at now, I have noticed, I don't know where people who may see this are from, but in my area, the rent has went up substantially in 5 years. And in the city area where, I used to live, the rent went up again. You can't get a 2-bedroom apartment in the city for less than, what, $1,300? An apartment now. But they want you to survive off of $7.25 an hour. And their excuse is so fucking stupid. It's, oh, well, $7.25 is your starting point. $7.25 is not the goal. See, but the thing is, they know if they start paying people $7.25, every other job price has to go up too. So if you're making $14, then it will go up to, what, $3.17. A livable wage. That's what they're afraid of. They're afraid that everything else has to go up to follow the $15 an hour. $15 an hour goes up to $18 an hour. Or you know, your whatever you were making will go up $5 more, and they don't want to give you a livable wage. And my thing is like this: when do profit become more important than helping people? At the end of the day, you're still making money, but you have to make more money. You got to cut down to make more money, And the people who are benefiting from the company making more money are not the workers, but the people but the executives with their big ass fucking bonuses. You get $1 million bonus here, $1 million bonus there, and you don't want to give a raise out to your workers, and and I have no problems with Obamacare or the Affordable Care Act. Let's call it what it is. But my only issue may be that insurance is high, and it takes a big ass chunk out of your fucking check. I paid about $300 a month in insurance, just regular insurance. So, it's almost to a point where it's like a war against working class people. But for some reason, half the working class people don't believe that the war's against them. They don't believe it. When you got somebody rich telling you, well, when I was 15, I worked a minimum wage job when I was 15. Shit, your apartment was cheaper too. So come on now. Come on. If you're not going to rate, goodness, think about it like this. Literally, since I got out of high school, the minimum wage went up $1. $1. It went up $1. What kind of fuck you could do with $1? For real. So $1, so it went from $6.25 to $7.25. $1 in 23 years. Going 23 years. The minimum wage went up $1. That's not nothing you can live off of. And not including the fact that there are a lot of people who are working these minimum wage jobs. They're not only teenagers, but there's a lot of people who are working these minimum wage jobs because guess what? They're having a hard time getting hired at other jobs and to take care of themselves because they may have had a criminal record or something like that. And they have a hard time getting into a job making more money. And let's be real, the field out here now, well, they want to pay you $10 an hour to you stack boxes and do mind-numbing labor. They don't want to pay the worker money. But we vote for these people for what reason? Same thing with their stimulus plan. You voted for these Republican senators and representatives, and instead of actually coming up, instead of just rejecting the plan, not one of them even came up with a plan to go by. Not one. Oh, we're giving up too much money and we are incentivizing people not to work. No, you're not incentivizing people not to work. You know what to stop incentivizing? You know how to get people to work? You pay them more money. Pay them more money and they will work. If you think that paying people extra money in unemployment and adding another $300-400 to that is such a big deal, then guess what? Raise the minimum wage up and pay them more money. That's all you have to do. Shit, McDonald's. Oh well, McDonald's, you make $10. Look, McDonald's making billions of dollars a year. What the fuck is a couple of extra dollars to their workers? Shit, they only got like 5 workers any motherfucking way. They got everything fucking automated. Shit, you can't even pour your own fucking soda no more. That's the shit I'm talking about. Don't get mind fuck people. They're really mind fucking people. But like I said, just me rambling and ranting once again, But I'm going to end it off like that. If you like what I say, like what I'm talking about, take your time, hit that like button, subscribe. Me and Two's I'm going to put that video with Two maybe up tonight or tomorrow, no later than tomorrow. So, you know what I'm saying? And if my friends do see this, who I know who they are, I want them to thank them and really, really, I appreciate their help. With that said, it's Tyler Marr in the car, and I'm out. Peace.